This is what I like about counting down these playlists. I live for one thing: the lost 45s, the songs that you don't hear anymore, the B-sides, the odds and ends, and some of the songs that should have been hits but never were. Now, at number 19 on WSGN, W610 WSGN Birmingham, the week of April the 11th, 1969, Gary Puckett and the Union Gap, probably one of their lesser hits, Don't Give In to Him, the spring of 1969, only got as high as number 15. They had 4 top 10 hits before that, including Woman Woman, Lady Willpower, and Over You, and then they'd have one more hit late summer and fall of 69, This Girl Is a Woman Now. Gary Puckett, man, one underrated singers of the late 60s. But now, on this song, Don't Give In to Him, it was produced, I think it's either produced or written by a guy named Gary Usher. Either way, I want to talk about Gary Usher real quick. Gary Usher, a producer in the late 60s, mid to late 60s. Gary Usher started working with Brian Wilson. He got into the surf rock scene. He co-wrote the song 409 and In My Room by Beach Boys. Co-wrote it with Brian Wilson. He might have co-written some more songs with Brian Wilson. Be interesting to see how that collaboration would go. But Murray Wilson, who was Brian Wilson's dad, he was domineering. He kind of put the kibosh on the working relationship between Gary Usher and Brian Wilson. But Gary Usher worked with other groups and he created groups of his own too. One of the groups that he created, well, he worked with the Hondells. He worked with Dick Dale. Oh gosh, almost the height of creativity. And I don't know if anybody remembers the group Sagittarius. My World Fell Down, a very minor hit, probably big in some markets, but unknown in others. Went to number 70 in the summer of 1967. My Will Fell Down was produced by Gary Usher. Sagittarius was a fictitious band of LA studio musicians, along with some of the Beach Boys were in this record too. Oh gosh, what's that guy's name? It'll come to me later. One of the big, I forgot that guy in the Beach Boys who was on that. Well, Glenn Campbell was in that group as well. I'll come up with a name. Bruce Johnston. Bruce Johnston, the Beach Boys played in that group. But again, I'm getting off track. Gary Puckett and the Union Gap at number 19 on WSGN Survey the week of April the 11th, 1969.